Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is one of the most powerful steps you can take on the journey to financial freedom. For many, the path out of poverty seems impossibly complex, filled with obstacles at every turn. But at its core, escaping poverty often comes down to a simple principle: building assets while avoiding or minimizing liabilities. Let's explore what this really means and why mastering this distinction is the key to transforming your financial future. At its simplest, an asset is anything you own that puts money into your pocket. Assets generate income, appreciate in value, or offer long-term financial benefits. Examples include savings accounts that earn interest, stocks that pay dividends, properties that generate rental income, or a business that you own. When you acquire assets, you're planting seeds that can grow and support you financially, often with increasing returns over time. Liabilities, on the other hand, are things that take money out of your pocket. They are obligations, debts, or expenses that reduce your wealth. Common examples include loans, credit card balances, car payments, and even some forms of home ownership when the property drains money rather than generating it. Liabilities can weigh you down, making it harder to get ahead and keeping you trapped in a cycle of working for money rather than having your money work for you. For individuals struggling to make ends meet, the temptation is often to focus on immediate needs and short-term pleasures. This is understandable, but it creates a dangerous cycle. When income is spent entirely on expenses, or worse, on acquiring liabilities, there's nothing left to build for the future. You may work long hours, but at the end of the month, there's little to show for your efforts except more bills and more stress. This is the poverty trap. The breakthrough comes when you begin to shift your focus, even in small ways, from consuming to investing. This doesn't require a windfall or a high income, just a conscious choice to start building assets, no matter how modest. Set aside a portion of your earnings, however small, and direct it toward buying assets. Start with a savings account, a mutual fund, or a skill that can increase your earning power. Over time, these small investments compound, and the income they generate can be reinvested, creating a powerful snowball effect. Consider the difference between financing a new car and investing in a small business. The car may offer comfort and status, but as a liability, it loses value over time and requires ongoing expenses. The business, on the other hand, has the potential to create income, grow in value, and offer lasting security. The key is to think carefully about each financial decision. Does this purchase add to my income, or does it drain my resources? Education is also a critical asset. Learning new skills, gaining certifications, or developing expertise in a trade can dramatically increase your earning potential. Unlike material goods, knowledge cannot be repossessed or lost to depreciation. It's an asset that pays dividends for a lifetime. Breaking free from poverty requires discipline and patience. It means resisting the urge to impress others with visible displays of wealth, and instead quietly building a foundation of real assets. It means tracking your finances, learning about investing, and being willing to make sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. The journey from poverty to prosperity doesn't happen overnight, but it's possible for anyone willing to master the difference between assets and liabilities. By consistently choosing to acquire and nurture assets while keeping liabilities in check, you can gradually change your financial destiny. The path isn't always easy, but the principle is simple. Let your money work for you, not the other way around. In the end, understanding and applying this key difference is the most important step toward lasting financial freedom.